Hello guys. I've got some time to stream, so I thought let me put on a stream because my scenario is playing out and I think it's nice to go live. I already banked on the short. I've hit all my consistency rules. I've had my max profits on all my accounts, so I'm done. But I'm gonna paper trade the rest because I think it's gonna be a very nice day. I'm actually thinking about getting some more evals. But hey, let's see. It is playing out. Okay. Yeah, I'm very sure. Let's see if we are able to get back into the opening range gap, but we already broke through a breaker. Um, I can see us go all the way. Let me see what I want to see. Let me see if I can get back into a trade. I've already I banked on this whole move almost, so it was a pretty awesome morning already. But I think there's more. I think we can get more out of it today. Let's see. Um, how many points was this? 183. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, for those who were in London, I just didn't want to put on a trade. I really wanted to wait for the low resistance liquidity run, and we got that already. I've got about 200 points from this move here, so I'm done on my accounts. I've done everything. I'm not touching them anymore. But I think there's more in the can. But I'm short biased for the rest of the day. I think if it can go up, there's no trade for me. But I want to frame another trade just on paper, because I don't want to touch anything anymore because I'm done. But I do think we're gonna go lower. We're gonna go um, fill this gap today and maybe even lower. But I want to see if I can frame a nice trade before and to catch this whole move. So let's see if we can manage. Um, let's see if we can get some manipulation now. It might just go back and forth for a while and then see if we can get a trade after 10:30. Mm, what time is it? 10 past 11, 10:10. Yeah, I'm not, I don't have a long bias at the moment, but I just want to see how I can. Let me get rid of these. Uh, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 needs to go. I just want these levels. So we're below the last quarter of the opening range gap of today. Oh, what's happening on my stream? Why does my screen look so bad? Hey Reddit, could you give me some feedback? Is my screen blurry or is it my computer? OBS is doing fine. Test test. What's going on? Okay, so you can see me. Okay, so then it's some my laptop. My laptop is blurry and I can't see myself. It's like but you can see me clearly. Okay, I'll just if it does not, let me know. Okay, okay. Listen. Remember in the morning, we went over the monthly candle. It's the last day, and I said if we want to go short, if um what I want to see now is that we really go lower, lower, and we take out all that liquidity that we left like last week, which is also this little end dog here. We have liquidity here. Now we are bouncing off this end dog. Now we really need to start breaking through that, or we're going to go back up. But I'm just wondering if they would do that rather tomorrow, and or we are going to go lower, lower for 2 days, and then we have like this was a perfect bull trap, right? Going up, 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 leaving it higher. Um, yeah. Damn, but it looks really bad. Um, okay. Let me see if we can frame a trade here. I need a good trade, but look, I like. Okay, I think it's my Wi-Fi. I think that's an issue then. Okay, perfect. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Um, okay, remember what we went over in London, right? Let me go back to the monthly candle. So let's say a monthly candle, just like the weekly, a healthy pullback can be to 20, 30, 40%. Now, 20% is right over here, and it's also near this wick. So I can see that happening as a healthy pullback. But, so I'm still eager to 818. So we still have 200 points in the can to go for today. Um, Now I want a good entry. I'm already done on my accounts. I don't want to risk anything. I'm not going to give anything back. Look, we got liquidity here, here, here. I think we're definitely going lower. Um, but where to enter now? Because I'm already out everything. I don't have any runner left, so I need a new entry to frame that trade. But 818 is definitely on my menu. I don't think we're going to go higher anymore. It's done. The monthly candle is gonna retrace. It's Thursday's distribution day. We're gonna low resistance distribution to the downside. Um, okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm very interested in this whole box to be filled today. So let's see. Where can we get a nice entry now? Guys, are you sure? It looks so bad. I mean, I think, or it's my Wi-Fi, but okay. Um, is anyone in a runner? Does anyone have a runner already on? Is anyone short? I think it's going to be an awesome short day, but just want to make sure that we leave this opening range gap today, and then we have a nice move further to the downside. I think. Well, let's see. I mean, we've been tricked more often than not. Um, 992. Ten nineteen. I just want to make sure there's something, nothing is wrong, because I think there's something wrong with the internet or something. I'm just double checking a few things, guys. If you can hear me, I just want to make sure. I'm just checking a few things. I think we have time until 10:34, 10:35-ish to see. I don't. I think we're just going to manipulate a little bit to the upside. So we have time. I hope you can hear me. I can't see anything. It looks to me like everything is not working, but Reddit said it's okay, but I can't see anything. Um, it says my computer. Yeah, okay. So Reddit, can you see? You can't see me, right? Okay. Well, maybe I have to restart the computer. And what time is it? 10:23. 10 minutes. Hey Bowser, how are you? You can see, but can you see me clearly? Is it clear? Is the stream getting through YouTube clear? Because I can't see it. For me, it looks like very blurry and like it's not going through. But it could be my Wi-Fi. So the computer that I'm looking. Oh, let me check on this computer. Maybe that's a good idea. But um, Something is wrong on my end, to be honest. Hey, Vincent, hello. I posted in Discord 15-minute reversal 1 minute before I took it. Are you short? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I took, I had the short as well. I'm done, but I think there's much more. I think we're going much lower. There's much more in the. Uh, Let me have a look on the Discord. God, why is this always? Oh, here we go. Now I look normal. Okay, everything seems to be normal again. Okay, well, you guys can see me, right? You can see me, you can hear me, you can see my screen. Oh, Bowser, okay, I want to see what you posted. So 15 minutes CISD, 1 minute, 15-minute reversal, 1 minute CISD. Before open, I took it. Oh, before open already. Ooh, feisty, feisty. Um, I just have to be honest. I just market ordered in on the opening range gap, to be honest. We opened up, we got below midnight, and I just market ordered in here. And I just played it all the way up to 25%, somewhere around here. So that was my trade. Because I had a short bias already, so I was okay just market ordering in, using the opening range gap, like I said. And yeah, look, I think we're just gonna have the monthly TGIF. Um, Hold on. So the monthly TGIF, so let's say it's the last day of the month, right? 30th of April. 20% of the monthly candle is here. It's near a beautiful wick as well. So I wouldn't be surprised. We've got loads of things here still that this is an old opening range gap that still doesn't have, it's still unbalanced. So I'm thinking we still can go here. So I'm going to enter. I'm done on my accounts. I'm not going to go any live or on any evals. I just have everything already sorted, but I'm going to 1026. Hold on. I need to change this to. What did I do? Okay, let me. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm interested in this area. I want to take a short to this little gap here. 991. I like this one here. 993. 995. It's above 20%, so it's a very safe trade up to here. This is what I like to still take. 996. 26,996. So I want to frame a trade up to. So I want to take this one out here. How many points? 174 points to go. 996. Yeah. Let's see if this 4 hour we're going to distribute now all the way up to here. What time is this? Let's see. 19 minutes. Twelve. 10:30. I think I'm going to restart the computer, guys. I still see some issues here. I don't like it. Um, okay. Test, test. I think it's better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at this one here. This caught me like 2 days ago, so it fits the plan of the monthly retracement. It's last day of the month, have a healthy retracement into this area here. So, but let's see. What time is it? 10:32. I want to get a drink. I need a robot. Yeah, 10:50, maybe 10:30 after 10:34. Let me quickly. The kitchen is too far away. The only thing that I can also think of, Bowser, is that look, we have a breaker here. We could also just consolidate like again a long time and have the last move the rest of the day. So later in PM session. So we have bullish structure here. Let's say we're going to activate this bullish breaker here. We go higher and then we go back lower. And then later, end of the day, it might do the rest. It just might not. We might just consolidate within this opening range gap. Let's see. So if this is the move here, it's not that much, right? It could take the whole day to do it. Because think about it, if it's just a retracement of the monthly reversal up to here, okay, still 400 points. Mm, hmm. Hmm. I don't like it because you guys know what I'm looking at, right? It's on the 4 hour. So that means we might have to wait till 2 o'clock. Hmm. They might want to go back into this wick, which is just going back here, taking out this liquidity here. Right now. Let's come together. Hmm. Yeah. It would be a little bit too easy, right? If it just starts running. But maybe. I don't know. But Hmm. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Hmm. What's the first presented fair value gap today? 933. Um, 1040. It looks so bearish. 1040. Let me go to the 9 minute. Let me go to my 9 minute. Okay, we don't need this one anymore. Here, we can get rid of this. The 9 minute is already below. The bodies are still in the opening range gap. Why is there any reason for it to go up? What does it want to do to go up? Why would it want to go up? Because of a bullish breaker, maybe? Yes, could be. I'll mark you. But you already bodies below, so actually that this invalidated this one. We don't have a bullish breaker anymore. Do we have order blocks? 5 minute order block, order block, order block. Mm-hmm. Endo, sure. Endo, T. There we go. Just want to make sure all are on. There we go. Okay, well, let's see. I mean, it looks bearish, right? But it looks bearish higher time frame, but I wouldn't be surprised we're going to go a little bit higher again to before going lower. I had a really good morning. I love these opening range gaps. I mean, they're so powerful, especially when they are large. And um, I think that's the only area where I feel comfortable to market order in. Yeah, I just love opening range gaps. Okay, let me quickly I'm super bearish with NQ. I like to, yeah, I mean, me too. Um, I'm just bearish because of the monthly candle, because it's the last day of the month, and we have like, I mean, Vincent, have you watched this morning? I realized I was watching the monthly, and I'm like, oh my, I think this is the biggest monthly candle ever that we ever made in NQ. And so even a 20% going back into the range is quite large though, but I think it's doable because we have left those end dogs and those devils mark a couple of days now. Um, but then again, we didn't have a TGIF on the weekly for 2 weeks, for example. It just didn't go back to 20%. So it doesn't have to do it on the monthly, but I'm just wondering. It's just we left so many end dogs. We left so not we didn't leave so many end dogs, but we left so many sell side liquidity this week. Last day of the month. So let's say okay. And this doesn't look like it. I mean, this doesn't look like true. Like, do you really want to go back up now? Or was this a bull trap? Look how ugly the 4 hour is. But it could easily do it, right? I mean, it could still go back up and fool us and leave this for maybe next week. I don't know. It's still possible. I mean, I'm not surprised about anything anymore. Okay, let me quickly. But I'm also I'm with you on the bearishness, but I'm also ready to be fooled again, so to speak. But hey, it's Thursday. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. Gigi. Okay, here we are. I'm back. Um, Here we are. So much sell side. Yeah, I agree. But hey, I mean, look at the market. So, I saw this yesterday in the supermarket. Oh, not yesterday. Canadian grilled buttered lobster flavored potato chips. Awesome for a pescatarian, right? Not the healthiest dinner, but I would really like a robot to get me my drinks and maybe make me some food sometimes. It's so awesome. Hey, make me some keto diet specialized on pescatarians, so I still get enough protein and stuff like that. Okay, let me have a good. I mean, have you guys tried this one already? There was also a new one that was cranberry with cheese. It was a bit sweet. It wasn't too bad, but I was like, okay, let me give it. It didn't really appeal to me that much, but when I would taste it, it wasn't too bad. Let me taste this. My lobster, Canadian grilled. I mean, what is Canadian grilled? Is it like a special way of grilling, or is it a Canadian lobster, or is it Canadian grilled? Is there a specific way Canadians grill, or is it a Canadian lobster? Well, let me see. If you taste Canadian, our dad has got 4 break even trying. Yeah, I'm not gonna go long. I only want to go short. I don't know. Actually, really nice, but I don't really. I wouldn't say I really taste the lobster in this. Can I see myself eating a lobster right now? No, but it tastes nice. Mm, it does have a little bit of a fishy, but if I wouldn't know, if I wouldn't know, I wouldn't say, oh, this is a Canadian grilled lobster. Oh, there's your long. Hey, listen, if it goes back up again, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't. Market's so crazy now. I mean, okay, let's think. Mm, I can see it go back into this wick though. There's a wick here on the 4 hour right here. So it goes back to the end walk again. Yeah, exactly. It's Amil. I was just looking at that, but I don't want to be bullish in the sense of that it's going to take out the highs. But at the moment we have a body above the event horizon of the end dog. We could easily even not even go back to the end dog end walk. We could even go back to this end dog and touch it, which makes sense, right? Because then it just touches maybe somewhere this level here. Um, Yeah, again, we are just going to go slow, and this is the market now. We have one good, let's. I'm very happy that I already did all my business in this area here. It was fast, it was nice. I market ordered in. I used the opening range gap up to 25%. I was watching here how we were behaving below the 50%, and with this passing through, I already knew even though we go back up, there's a big probability that we still go lower. So I just held until 25% here. So that was my trade. And I managed all my everything that I needed to do. I did. Now I'm still bearish because I think because the monthly candle and when things that we went over in London in London session, I'm like, okay, but then technically we still have also daily, we also have a weekly. I'm sorry. It could easily go back up and take out these highs. I miscalculated, by the way. I miscalculated that 2.5 standard deviation, by the way, is higher. So it is not 2.5 standard deviation. So I miscalculated that a little bit. So it still could go higher. But I mean, look, guys. I mean, how are you going to trade this to the upside? I don't know. There's a wick here. I'm just going to trade. I'm just going to look for shorts. Oh, it's just Haney. You don't have to worry. You just wait for the low resistance moves. Come on, you know better. You know it's wash, rinse, repeat. There'll be a faster move soon. Where do I enter? My short? Well, I was honest with you guys when I came on. I just market ordered in, to be honest. I was watching here. Um, where did I enter? I just market ordered in here. It was just. I think you were not here, but I said the opening range gap is the only trade that I take where I just market order in, and obviously I've done my analysis and I'm looking, okay, how did we build up? What did we do before? And what might we do? And most of the times I just take it up to 50%, depending on how it's moving, right? But let's go to the higher time frame. I was looking at this devil's mark here as well, here, and I was looking, okay, this that is below 25%. So I thought, okay, I think we can make it up to here and this order block. But then again, we still, I mean, we have lower things as well. We have one here. But a lot of the times I notice that we just go up to 25%. Here you can see the bodies are staying. And then it just doesn't, it leaves this, right? So you can see that happening here again. So again, 25%, and it leaves the rest here. So we still haven't got this one and this one here. Yeah. Look how crazy we go back up. This is a 4 hour, guys. We're again above the end dog again, and we're now going into this week. So crazy, crazy stuff. I'm so happy that I'm done for the day, to be honest. Oh, did you make 26K today? Wow, nice, well done. Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm so happy that I'm done, that I don't have to sit through this slow price action. I can just eat my potato chips and watch this slowly. And then, having the fast move, it is such a, but again, it feels like we only have like, I mean, it's just Henny, you're saying it's an easy day, but it feels like there's, for me, literally just the one that I like to play, just really one opportunity that I don't like this slow movement to the upside, for example. I managed to get my short, but I'm like, are you kidding? Is that it today? I really thought we might have some continuation being Thursday, but I don't know. Again, I'm like starting to doubt it a little bit. Oh, you copy traded? Well done. I don't have any FOMO. I don't feel any urge to get back in. Um, I'm also done for the day. I'd still like to frame a trade though. No, actually I don't. I don't really. I either I use them all separately. So for some reason I used to do it with Apex when I was on Apex, but I stopped doing it. I guess I don't really. I can make more money if I would do it, but on the other hand, I'm also like, mm, maybe brings more stress with it as well. I don't know. I might start doing it this year. But I'm always thinking as well with my live account, I can't copy trade that anyway as well. Can you copy trade your live account with yeah, I mean can you copy trade your live account with a different broker also with your prop firms? Are you able to do so? So not prop firms, but like I don't know, if you have an account with M. Can you use that and then also copy this trades on, let's say, Apex or Funded Next or things like that? Can you do that? No, I wouldn't do it either. I don't think it's just too much risk, right? Okay, we just touched the end wall. Let's see if it wants to touch the end dog as well. Maybe even go for the liquidity up 1105. And a prop, you like to go small and leave runners. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so you have base hits and then you get a lot of accounts and then so you keep the risk small as well. Yeah, I think that's the best way forward. Look, in all honesty, my trading style was large moves on NQ, minimum 60, 80 points, sometimes with a couple of minis, but that time, I mean, that sort of became a little bit, don't do it because it's too much risk. So then I went back to micros. So, and then, I don't put on 10 micros. Most of the time it's five max, five, six, sometimes eight, but more scaling in, scaling out. But waiting for the larger moves, a lot of the times it just goes straight back to where it came from, or halfway, or three quarters. So you gave back a lot of your profits. And imagine if you do that with copying, you lose a lot of money very fast. So with my style, it's not. I don't think it's wise to do that when you have those when you're aiming for those large moves because also your risk becomes a little bit more, right? When you aim for larger moves, a lot of the times, not always, but sometimes I allow myself to put on more risk for some models that I know I need a little bit more longer time to run. But yeah, I don't know. Times have changed a little bit. Long weekend in is it a long weekend? Um, one May is a public holiday. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I thought there was a holiday yesterday as well. So, oh, okay. So the beach is going to be busy then. Normally, when I go to the beach between, there's no one there. It's really quiet. But now I know, okay, I have to go somewhere else because then it gets really busy. Well, when we say busy, when there are 10 cars, I think it's busy already. That's busy here at the beach. Yeah. 1 May is a public holiday, so it's a long weekend? Okay. Oh boy. Well, at least I'm having lobster. I'm having a nice dinner. Well, Vincent knows more about South African days because his wife is South African. Yeah, but Vincent, my life is always a long weekend. My life is just. I don't really. It's actually yeah. Oh, you're, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, your wife is a, oh, I'm sorry. I mixed it up. Oh, but Vincent is such a Dutch name. I'm sorry. I gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, you probably told me. You know what I'm afraid of? That we're just gonna that they're gonna do the move again after. Are there earners? A Workers' Day in SA, yeah. Wasn't it Freedom Day or so Monday or some? There was also a day Monday or something. They have a lot of days here. I must. They have a lot of days of celebration. Freedom Day, yeah, okay, yeah. Freedom Day, Workers' Day, Youth Day, Women's Day. I don't know how many days there are, but there's a lot of celebrations here. So yeah, there's a lot of day. There's a lot of holidays. I'm like, oh, the store is closed. There's another. Yeah, it's a bank holiday. What day is it today? And I forget them because there's so many of them. Vincent, how many days of bank holidays are there in South? I think it's quite a bit, right? Oh, there's youth. I'm sure there's Youth Day. I think if I remember correctly. Well, Vincent can correct me if I'm wrong. But enough of the chips. I need to eat healthy. That's the only downside if I do a PM session or a New York session stream, because it's four. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock here, and then if I continue, I get hungry. I start eating this, and then I'm not hungry to eat normal stuff anymore. So either I need to have a good lunch. 12 official public holidays. Wow. See, yeah, 12 is a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what day. It's always like a whatever day, and it's like it always sounds good to me. I mean, I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. That's a good reason to have a public. All of them are good. But think about it. If you say like it's Workers' Day, but then Monday we had Freedom Day, but isn't freedom not having to work, right? So sort of like. mm, So yeah, Freedom Day in the same week with Workers' Day. So because of like, yeah, we'll want to give you your freedom, but you have because you have to work, we'll give you an extra day calling it Workers' Day for the people that work because you don't have freedom on the day that you work. You have to call into your boss. So it makes sense in a way. Okay, 10:15 macro, 11:10 continuation to the upside. Fair value gap going straight through the midpoint of the end walk of the opening range gap. So this one becomes significant. But Did we touch the end dog already? No, we did not. 4:18, it's midnight. I'm still wondering if it really wants to go higher. What a crazy market. How's oil doing? So, hey, Vincent, the UAE wants to get out of the OPEC cartel, which means they are free to do whatever they want. Oh, it's going down already. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that is pretty, that means oil prices will come down. And Saudi Arabia apparently is like, if you're going to do it, we're going to do it too. And then they have no embargo. They can just produce as much as they want. So, Freedom Day commemorates the first post apart. Yeah, I understand that. Yes. I get it. I get it. NQ. Okay. Oh my God, guys, how can you? I'm jealous of you guys that can trade this slow movement. Mm, it's a beautiful breaker retest if you look at it here. You enter here exactly at 1050. Stop goes below the breaker. It doesn't even have to. It can go even midway, and then you trade it up. I mean, this is a nice trade, but retest. This is the breaker. It's very clean. It's still 123 points. I mean, it's a nice trade. And it's actually not that bad. It's literally just the 1050 1110 always delivers. You're done. You're done at 11. This was literally just 10-minute trade. 1050 to 11. 126 points. And it was very clean. This structure always will give you a move to the upside. If you see this, and you can identify the breaker here. You take out a higher time frame, a 15-minute low, right? So 5 or 15, 15-minute is even better. So here's your low, we take that, you go back up. So everything is, it's important to have that higher time frame PD array, which is if it's a low from a 5 or 5-minute, if you trade from the 1-minute, it's good enough. And then the moment this gets validated here by and then you wait for a retest, which is exactly a macro time. Boom. Very clean. And NWalk, which is also the same as 25%. It just doesn't get any easier. The opening range gap is so powerful, and if it matches with the, if a quarter level matches with a level of NWalk, yeah. And it's still good. I mean, it's a lot of points. 126, and I just let it go. Yeah. Yeah, UAE officially from 1 May, a non-OPEC member. Yeah, I think that's really good news because it's just a cartel, which is just, and let's hope Saudi Arabia is going to follow as well. So then they can just do whatever they want, and then it will be a massive, I think there will be a dump on oil prices. So it's already clear 1 May. 1 May, that's tomorrow. Oh, it's just Haney. We'll be. Hey, listen. You see more trades than I do, so and I mean, for me, it's like I'm really. I want the faster shorts. So I'm willing to let this go, but I'm also a little bit like, I should have taken this, even on paper. Yeah, I should have taken it. It's too clean. I mean, it's really clean. And it's these are the easy trades you should practice, right? These are the presents. When you have a quarter level of opening range gap matching a level, and you are here, you have a bullish structure. And also when you see this already happening, even though you're in, you know, okay, well, nice. This is an extra confirmation if you have a displacement through a 50% level. We might even go low back into this, use this fair value gap as um, go higher again. Who knows? Oh, you're crying? You made 26K and you're crying? Sounds a little bit greedy. You should be happy with what you have. I'm happy. I'm happy with my minimal, with just. I mean, I'm just really, it's something that I'm working on, just trying to be, having like a max for per day and be okay with that. And that's really hard when you see the market moving. But the problem is if I didn't do that and I want more, I have to give back what I made, or part of what I made a lot of the times. And because, you know, so for me it's a really like a um, practicing. Okay, I did what I did what I want to do today, and I'm done. So I'm not touching those accounts anymore, for example. But I'm allowed to paper trade. Um, I'm also, met my consistency rules, so I don't have a choice on the evals, to be honest. Okay, so now the question is, are we going to go for the highs, or are we going to take out the lows? Let's have a look at the monthly again. Last month, is there any guys? Is there any earnings today? Earnings afternoon. Yeah. KC? Are there any big? Are there any? Oh, it's just Haney instant. Yeah, why not instant funded? But you know what? Most of those instant funded, they have a very consistency rules. Are there nice ones? But I think, yeah, if you have, if like, okay, let's put it that way. Those instant fundings, I would only buy them even from profits that I make from other prop firms, for example. Like, okay, you know what? Let me buy an instant funded. But funded next doesn't have them, and I'm trading only funded next at the moment. But I think it's a good thing. But I looked at, oh, I can't remember which. I looked at a few, but they had very strict rules on a lot of the consistency rules were really high. So I wasn't. I was like, So I'm not sure if I looked at if there are other ones, but if you can buy instant funds without consistency rules, or um, with consistency rules that are not too bad. Oh, Apple today. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. That might be yeah. But hey, listen, I don't want any prop firm codes on my channel just in case something goes wrong with that prop firm company. But I'm not against prop firms. But and instant funded, I think it's if the rules are not too bad, why not? If you make good money, you can give yourself a present and you buy instant funded so you don't have to go through. But on the other hand, I mean the I like the rapid of funded next because you can pass it in one day. So then you have your account as well. You can lose it again the next day if you want to. I mean, that's a little bit of a trap sometimes I fell for in the beginning. Like, oh, it just takes me one day to pass. Okay, well, I can pass in one day easily. But because it's so easy, you get a little bit sloppy with it. So, yeah. So again, discipline and patience. Yeah. But we'll then you fall and then you get so like why? Why am I doing this? No. Yeah. Strict rules, it's a double-edged sword. So the 4 hour, we are respecting this trend line here. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it won't do anything until the next 4 hour candle take out these lows. But then again, now we have earnings, which is sort of like, shit. I don't know. Guys, this is impossible to make. I mean, it can do anything, right? It can take out these highs and it cannot. And it can also just go lower. It can take out the highs and go lower. Also a possibility. It can just also go to the end dog and consolidate the rest of the day. I can go to 50%. I mean, I can make up many stories, I guess. Hmm. We don't need this. I'm gonna switch off the opening range. This looks very familiar to me. I think we had the same scenario in London, didn't we? Let me just quickly. Yes, almost to take out 9:30 high, so I've been all out by now. Oh, are you still in a trade? Are you still you still have a runner? Or you would have been? Let me have a look at EF. The 15-minute looks so bearish. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, it could just go for the highs as well. We'll see. It's quite interesting to see, but I mean, how can you have an edge? I mean, we had an edge on the until the end walk, right? I think it was a good trade, definitely. Yeah, there's no bearish or what do we have, order block? Let's see. Yeah, 7,200 is also the midpoint of a bearish order block. If we go higher than that, we might go for the highs, right, on ES. So weird. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, you would have been. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just Haney made 26K and he's still crying, guys. It's just Haney. You shouldn't be crying. You should be celebrating with 26K. You should be looking, going online and buying some nice stuff. Everybody's, this morning, everybody was complaining about winning trades. Um, we had people who had green trades and everybody was complaining that they wanted more um, because it was a large move. Everyone is, you guys need to be punished for your greed. That was from, yeah, London. Everybody was, I have a green trade, but I'm not happy. I want more. I want more. Mm. Yeah, Zar Trader. Look at the 4 hour. How ugly. I think Bowser already said it. It's every 4 hour it goes back and forth. It takes out a 4 hour. So here we had a devil's mark, right? And then 2 a.m. took out this one here. Then we went back, created a wick. Now we're just going back into this wick. So we're literally using every 4 hour candle is using something of the previous one. So this one is a rejection of this 4 hour. Oh, we might, okay, yeah. While I'm saying that, crazy, yeah. I think the long was pretty, would have been, the 1050 long was awesome. And it was over 100 points. So no excuses from me. It's a small trade. It should have been a trade. No discussion. I didn't realize how big the move was, but it's clean and it's an opportunity I should have taken. But that's the problem. I have a short bias, so I didn't look at it. But yeah, this is I journal these things because that's an opportunity you don't want to let go. I mean, it was actually even better than the market order in on my short, to be honest. It was a much better trade based on logic and just, beautiful structure. Structure was there, everything was there. So, Zara Trader, you think it's going to go higher? You think we're going to go all-time highs? I think I'm too chicken to anticipate in the market now. I think the only trade that I should have taken was this long. A 1050 breaker retest up to the end walk here, which is also 25%. So that was clean and just also within premium discount. But now I'm like, okay, well, what is it going to do? We have a trend line liquidity here, and we have liquidity here. But I think the 4 hour candle might leave this one, and maybe at 2 o'clock it might take out these lows if it wants to. But on the other hand, if Apple and if news, what does it want to do? Um, Well, to be honest, I actually hope that he does tweet something because we need some action in the market. This is too slow. It's not doing. It's just going slowly up. So I would rather have something giving it a crazy go up to the upside or to the downside, so we know direction. Now it's sort of like indecisive. Okay, let's see, guys. 702. N walk hit. End walk hit. I don't know. Equal highs above. It's gonna go higher, right? Yeah, lately London lunch has been nice. Then there has been nice moves in London, right? Um, yeah, but you know, equal highs again here. We have 50% of the wick is still here, a little bit higher. I don't know. I think you know what I'm going to do, guys. I think I'm going to close the stream, watch it with one eye. Mm, I was hoping on a distribution day to the downside, a little bit faster, and then maybe with news that we so at least we took out that 23rd of April. This area, I was hoping we would get into this area with the news being at the last day of the month. So the monthly candle would at least go a little bit lower. Mm, it might still do it, maybe later on, but it could just go higher and squeeze, 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 I guess. Or anything's possible. Um, but hey, this was an awesome trade, 1050. 1050 macro almost never disappoints. Um, Opening range gap trade. But the 15-minute looks very bearish. Well, not really. I'm sorry. I'm not. No, no, hold on. I don't think so. Not anymore. Yeah. Okay, so trader. Yeah. I think it's relaxing time. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it to see what it does. That's it, and then just journal it. And yeah, tomorrow London, one more London time, and then it's weekend. So um, I was hoping it would be a little bit more exciting, to be honest. So I thought we might have a low resistance distribution. I'm craving those low resistance distribution days, but we don't have a lot of them. So but not a bad day. I'm happy, Casey, and it's just Haney. I think all of you had some good trades during either London or today, right? Yeah, I think we're getting sort of maybe a little bit used to this market in a way. We're adapting a little bit, but I still don't like those slow moves. It is just, but again, this wasn't slow and it was actually really good. So, okay. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna keep an eye on the market and journal whatever I'm seeing, but yeah, I'm still hoping on a bearish day. But then again, we never know. See you tomorrow. And if not, I wish you a happy weekend already. Ciao, ciao.